What's up, y'all? This is your boy, the Ghost with the Most, Ghost Rider 730. Back again with oh man, can you hear me, legal?
I can hear you loud and
Okay,
clear,
yeah,
soldier.
yeah. There we go. I had to just fix this. Hold on for a minute. All right, I'm sorry about that, people. Sorry about that for my subscribers out there, for my new subscribers and people just watching in. This is another Let's Talk About It. This time I got my boy, Legal. He down with me right now, holding it down till a couple of guys jump in. You know, it's a Saturday right now. I know a lot of people. It's summertime. A lot of people gonna be out there, but we just gonna voice our opinion on certain things that's out there right now. That's why I got this. Let's talk about it. Sony console gaming is niche. Also, Sony fanboys. You know, keeping the PlayStation relevant. So legal, man. Introduce yourself, brother, because a lot of people don't really know too much who you are out there like that in this podcasting world like that.
Yo, I just want to say, man, this is the first time I've been on the mighty Ghost Rider
Thank you, bro.
show right here, and I'm gonna put a true introduction for you, man. This is not only Ghost Rider, man. This is AKA Johnny Blaze, the ghost from hell. He went down to hell, man. Got his hell change powers from Mephisto. Brought them hell chains back to Earth, man, and they green. My man's been in these streets. I've been a fan of him for years. Due to my man Hebot putting me on with some of these good dudes like him. And I've never really got a chance to rock out with him. So it's an honor for me to be on his stage, his Ghost Rider stage. Y'all, we finna get on his bike. He finna burn these streets up. I got nothing but respect for him. And we gonna ride out. Yo, this is the new legal, man. And y'all know, hey, y'all can catch me on YouTube. Put my gamer tag in lowercase THE, space all capitals NEW, space all capital LEGAL. That will automatically take you to Direct Gaming on YouTube. That's my channel where it's all
That's what's up.
Xbox out. Salute to the Xbox community. We're going to get in here and get to talking. Some of this Xbox talk and do what we do. Yo, Ghost Rider, it's an honor, man. Thank you for having me, sir.
Yeah, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. And I'm gonna tell you like this, legal. I heard from through the grapevine that you the Gears Xbox Slayer over there. I heard you slayed a lot of
Hey,
Xbox dudes.
yo, they don't want to
Talking
come
a
in
lot of
them
trash
streets,
out
man.
there.
They
And
don't want to come in them streets. They
I
don't want to
heard.
come in them streets, bro. That's all I'm gonna
I
say
stepped
about
it up. I stepped up my gears. I'm on my gears shit. But I'm
it. I
not.
saw you, man.
I heard you was ODing on people, taking out podcasts like by yourself, man.
Hey, man. Yo, sometimes the birds chirp, the grapes fall down that vine, but you didn't hear it from me.
Nah, I heard it through the grapevine. I heard it through my man Bot. I heard it through a couple of people. Yo, other people. I'm like, yo, it is what it is, boy. I'm like, yo,
It is what it is,
yeah.
fam. It is what
Oh,
it is,
I heard
fam.
you had
Anybody who
the
thinks
shotgun,
not,
the character is going soft.
that's it. All they gotta do is come, bro. I got my team waiting to eat. My team be waiting to eat. So anytime they want to get brolic, man, anytime they want to, go get on a third person emotional rant, just holler at me, man. Y'all know how to find me. Just holler at me, bro. My stuff is out there. I don't hide, man. It's all out there. My information's out there. I get some of you lames hitting me up, messaging me on my Xbox and all you little critters out there. But man, that just comes with the territory, man. That's all it is. I don't ever hit y'all up because you know why? I consider y'all lames. I don't deal with lames, man. I don't hit y'all up. Y'all worrying about what I'm doing. And that's my entertainment. Just keep worrying about what I'm doing, though. But anytime you want to get spanked, it's not personal, man. It's just business. Come on over to Gears, man, and we'll get spanked. You'll be my enjoyment for the day.
Yeah, that's truly true, bro. But legal. Let's do this, bro. At the end of
Let's
the day,
do it.
legal. I'm gonna keep it real, man. The Sony fans are keeping PlayStation relevant, bro. Because when you really look at this, legal, they came out with a game. It scored a 70 something. Toodaloo, you know what I mean? But what did they
Right.
have for the, what kills me before we start going into, the Last of Us 2,
Right.
Remedy? I just want to bring this up. Like, throughout this year, I know Microsoft and this generation, they came out, to me, I felt like Microsoft did good, even though a lot of people bash our exclusive games. The only thing is,
Right.
I feel like Microsoft gave us our greatness early. See, people fail to
Right.
realize that. PlayStation's
Right.
slogan is great, the greatness, waiting for greatness. Okay, I understand
Right.
that they're waiting for their greatness, but I like my greatness early. So when we got
Right.
the Halos, we got the Gears early. When we got
Right.
the new Titanfall, when we got all
I
these
was just gonna say
IPs,
that. My man just said it.
it was the truth. Like I felt like, this was the right console for me. When I played Rise Son of Rome, that game
Right.
right there showed me next generation, and it wasn't even. Come to find out, it wasn't even a
That's true.
1080p game, and it shocked me. You understand? And then I had Call of Duty Ghosts. I had Dead Rising. I think it's 3 or 4. It was exclusive to us. That shit was
Nice.
banging on launch,
Nice
so
work.
I was
Nice
happy
work.
with my purchase. You
Right.
understand?
No doubt.
I remember the times when it was hard, and they was talking about,
Right.
these games is trash because everything was resolution. It wasn't even graphics.
Man, I'm about to fulfill my boy Ghost today. Ghost, you on it? Keep going, man. You on
Yeah,
fire
brother,
right
like
now, boy.
we got. I'm a preach to these
You
dudes
on
out
fire
there.
right now, bro.
A lot of these dudes
Cause you
tend to,
telling the truth.
yeah, they tend to fail to realize that. See, what they want to do is stop all of this from the beginning because it's the same generation. You have to talk about what was going on then until now.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
The
We
fire
ain't went
of it
nowhere.
was,
That's right.
yeah, we had our exclusives. They didn't sell. Okay, the Quantum
Right.
Breaks didn't get to sell because of the hate from the media. If you notice, it was a lot of hating going on. Even
Yeah.
Our Connect was doing 1080p.
That's right, man.
They had the
Talk to me.
PSI, and that shit was doing what,
That's right.
720, brother?
Right.
This is what
Right.
kills me, what people don't realize. We had the better controller, hands down. I remember going to GameStops. I remember going to Best Buys. I remember going to Targets and seeing their controllers with the grips and the triggers cracked and broke.
Yup.
Like when you look at the quality that Microsoft had given us, yeah, they kind of slipped up because we had to connect, but it made the power difference on certain things. Yeah, they had the resolution. We was close. Our console was upscaling. That was the big deal. They talking about right now legal. Do you know Sony came out of nowhere talking about, they really for the gamers, the hardcore gamers, and these gamers out here in these gaming streets are bugging out. Like how they don't understand that when Sony started, they saying they know indies don't sell consoles. What the fuck, legal? In the beginning, brother, they was touting these indies, brother. These indie games kept us. Legal. I forgot to get the document to leave it in the description. Sony themselves said that Yoshida himself said that he didn't know why their console was selling, brother, because they had the lack of AAA games. They know
that's facts.
That's facts. But these dudes like to hide behind that. Ghost
no
is
doubt.
Right now. I'm gunning legal, and I know I'm holding up a rant, but I'm trying to go through this.
Huh, bro? Keep going, because I'm gonna fulfill you, bro.
I'm trying to go through this.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yo, they said also, Yoshida also said these words, bro, that he don't know why, like people like shooters, but he goes out, gets Bungie to make Destiny, my brother, that's a shooter. Then he goes out and gets the biggest game that you can get, Call of Duty. He gets the DLC maps and everything first. And then, that console blew the fuck up. Then he gets what? The rights to Star Wars? Battlefront? That was something different for all of us. This is facts. He goes out and buys all that. That became like the shooter box.
All facts.
Even though it became multi-plats, but yeah, where everybody started doing, if you look at the Call of Duty tournaments, you look at, they going on PlayStation playing those tournaments. You understand?
Right.
This is what keeps that. It's a lot. What kept them relevant was a lot of indie games. Their big exclusives got pushed back into a couple of years, so it could look like they had exclusive games because they were backing on that, and that was fact. They was hanging on second party games and indie games, and they was really relying on multi-plats because everybody was talking about 1080p. Now they get their greatness. Our games, our exclusives that Microsoft gave us, so those bangers for years, they were good games that didn't sell like that. They get bashed on, they get hated on. But now that their PlayStation 4 Pro is upscaling, everything's cool with upscaling now. They didn't like Quantum Break. They bashed Quantum Break. But now that Remedy gets loose, my brother, you know what kills me?
Oh, man.
They hype for that, bro. Now they hype for that other game that's coming out that Remedy got. And it's just like
Fact.
on a break, bro. Like, this
Fact.
kills me. Like, they need to stop with the bashing and hating. And I got more fire for that ass. But legal, take over from here, my brother.
Yo, I just want to say, man, you know, yo, this is the difference. Yo, you know what? Being on your hangout right now, chilling, hanging out with you, man, is only a testament to the type of person that I am. I don't hang with lames, man. I
Yep.
don't hang with cowards and punks. I never have. I never have, man. You don't see me and Ghost sitting on the internet making memes of other men and stuff like that. And if we do catch one of our comrades doing something like that, we're gonna give them a warning and check them, like gut check them for real. And then
Yeah.
if they pull another stunts like that again, man, we don't have nothing to do with them because that ain't who we are in reality sense, man. We come from some real situations, real environments, real reality, man. So it doesn't really matter where you're from. Keeping it real is a universal thing. So I just wanted to say, man, what you saying right now lets a person like me know that you was in the community and the heartbeat is what you're speaking about, because Ghost just really vividly painted a picture of how things were going and transpiring from 2013 to roughly 2017. So I'm going to bring him up. I'm going to fulfill what he had to say. You know, Ghost, man, these clowns, I do nothing but laugh at them now, dude. It's almost to a point. I told him, I've been, you know what? I made a special, yo, there was a such thing. There's a such thing as barbecue crow. I've been using my recipes and some spices, and I come up with a good sauce. And I just finished this meal, man. Like, I just finished it, and I serving it, man, on a big platter. And I'm inviting all the donkeys to this banquet, dude. And it's barbecue crow. Like, this is the first time ever anybody's ever had barbecue crow, right?
Yeah.
These dudes, Ghost, take what they can take. Have you not? Well, obviously you noticed it because you just painted that picture. In 2013, anytime Sony has to showcase, they never do. They came out with that Nat, they came out with that Killzone, and they knew that Killzone was trash. They knew it was trash. But the media, like my man Ghost said, they try to pamper them. They try to diaper pamper these dudes, man. They put a little powder on their behinds, and so you don't smell the stink. They don't really change the boo-boo in the diaper. They just put a bunch of powder in that diaper and close it back up and put it back on these donkeys. So you know that Killzone, they were making articles about that Killzone, 1080p.
Yep.
It wasn't no mystery why all of a sudden 1080p became so popular to these idiots. It's because they never really truly experienced 1080p. The PlayStation 3 was underpowered. It was a 720, 6080, 680 type of console. It never really was a 1080p console. The 360 was pushing out 1080p in its later years, pushing them games out in 1080p. So 1080p wasn't really, a big deal to us, man, because a lot of people still had 720 TVs anyway. And we knew.
You're right about that. You're right.
And we knew a lot of you donkeys had it. We can tell you guys still got 1080p TVs. Y'all stay behind. There ain't no mystery in that. So Sony throwing anything they can at them, right? When they cannot make sense of what they lack, they come up with stuff like that has nothing to do with gaming. This is facts. This is documented. 1080p makes you a better gamer. That's the type of stuff that comes out of their camp, dude.
Exactly, bro.
Like retard stuff. It don't have nothing to do with gaming because when they can't showcase, they make up stuff. Like my man said. Then that Second Son came out. Second Son was decent, but you guys were trying to hype that up. Second Son is nowhere in comparison to Titanfall. And like I said, I used to be a Sega dude. Like, I like games that I've never heard about. I never experienced. You dudes already had that sequel with the Second Son. That was more like a sequel to the last version. But Titanfall came out of nowhere. It was a new experience. It was 60 frames per second. The Rise Son of Rome, a new experience. As a matter of fact, it was voice commanded. It was cloud computed. It was 900 dynamic resolution. That's why Rise Son of Rome still looks better than all your Sony library games out there. You can't pound for pound that debut game. Till this day, y'all still looking stupid. Find me a game that looks better. You just absolutely can't. It might be on par. And even if it's on par, that's sad because that's a 2013 debut game.
Exactly, bro.
You
This
see what
is
I'm saying? No matter what you try to do,
God of War
6 years behind.
Now, what I'm trying to say is God of War was a newer game. This game was
a newer game and it's on par.
Yes.
Ghost, it's on par. It doesn't even kill it. It's more like on par. You see what I'm saying? And this stuff been transpiring, dude. Ghost, you're not lying. This stuff has been transpiring. And then when they actually can't show nothing in 2015, the media calls them geniuses because of the way they can use their third-party games. And it's Call of Duty. So all of a sudden, for a whole year of nothing, that's a genius move. Well, guess what, clowns? That means Sony has given you 2 years of nothing. Oh. Y'all didn't get nothing this year. What have you got this year?
Exactly.
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
You're throwing up last what is it? Death Stranding at us, dude? A freaking FedEx UPS biohazardous game? Are you serious right now? We about to go and rock out in a big open world Gears of War 5. Look, once again, never's been done in the series that's Gears been an open world. Never's been done. And you guys think we're worrying about your little ladder guy who can make a ladder and go up a mountain? Go up the side of a cliff with a ladder? With a backpack? Fighting some biohazardous dudes? Dude, you dudes are lame. Let me say something, man.
That's weird.
Let me say something, Ghost. Yo, y'all got more games delayed than any. We don't even take you guys seriously. Sony will delay 2 years of games and then come out with 1 year like they did last year and try to make it seem like they had all these games. Bro, we've been watching you guys, man. Come on. You idiots didn't even believe that. That's why you came out bugging. And then then where's your God of War? Your Gotti from the Game Award show? You mean you win Gotti from an award show that's not even voted by gamers? I mean, that's how they do y'all? They do y'all just to keep you relevant, just to keep your spirits up? Y'all let PSVR be mediocre. You didn't want that camera. Y'all don't play with those dildos. you let all those little semi-Japanese games go to waste that you get for free, that them developers make on Sony for nothing.
Shout out to that one too. Shout out to my boy J-Lone for bringing up that one. He hasn't been doing this YouTube scenery and he hasn't been on for a while. So God bless my little bro J-Lone. J-Lone had brought that up a while back, legal, about these games just like given to Sony, bro. Basically,
just dropping them. You don't ever hear these clowns.
Look, it came out.
J-Lone kept at 100. You don't hear these dudes ever talking about these games because they don't play them. We know what you guys play. What my man Ghost revealed. You guys play these third-party games and screw Destiny. Destiny sucks. Destiny 1 sucked at the end, and Destiny 2 sucked right after the second DLC. Garbage. Sony don't even know how to get people to get over there and actually make a decent series. You guys don't have games with no legs. Who are you kidding? Your GT Sport is garbage. You let a game come out of nowhere like Forza and just dominate you.
Yeah, Forza did.
None of your games dominate. You can put your best games up against Microsoft's Xbox division games, and y'all all fail to win. You can't get a game bigger than Halo. Halo to the gaming industry, Star Wars to the movie industry. You failed. You don't have one epic blockbuster game like Halo, so you hate it. We understand. We got the memo. You don't have no gaming series like Forza where it's split. You got the sim, you got the off-road. Trash. Get out of here with your little one sim lacking cloud innovative ghost AI racer. Get out of here. Y'all tried to come with that Drive Club and it was broken because Sony painted a picture that didn't exist. Drive Club couldn't live up to. Look, you'd have put Drive Club on Xbox, man, we'd have probably had Drive Club 3 by now. But you put that on Sony, and Sony gave y'all a lie, try to make it seem like this game was going to kill Forza. It's not. They don't have the infrastructure for a game like Drive Club. And you're going to hear it live. from the new legal on my man Ghost, right? 730, right?
Yep.
My man Ghost 730 on his show. You gonna hear it from me. Drive Club didn't deserve to be on a PlayStation platform. It failed because of PlayStation's ego. I'll tell you another one that didn't deserve to be on it. The Order of 1886.
Oh,
how dare you let a game?
Yeah, my brother.
Right. How dare you let somebody make a game that stupendous, and yet it can't even keep its scenes this different throughout the game. The PlayStation 4 is so garbage that it had to use the same damn scenes. Come on, man. Because you're trying to rev up the power in that thing. Let me tell y'all something. It's quite clear who has the better technology. You guys are getting a big lesson now. Oh, it was about the consoles. No, it's not. Microsoft making the money now. And y'all thought it was all about them consoles. Where's my man Dummy Adam at right now on Twitter? Come telling me that he gonna laugh at me when the PlayStation 4 sells over 100 million, and that was like what? The beginning of this year, you clown? Where you at, Sharpster? You looking real stupid now. You as a matter of fact, you the poster child of these donkeys. I'm gonna tell you what Sony's gonna do, because people like me and Ghost, we done seen it all before.
Yeah,
here's what Sony's gonna do for you idiots. It's fall because they ain't got nothing to give you. Guess what they gonna come out with? They're gonna start talking about the PlayStation 5. And guess what they're gonna say? We have hit 100 million consoles. And you guys are gonna go nuts. And you know what? You guys are gonna go nuts over that while we playing Gears 5.
Yep.
While we're gonna be playing
greatness.
While we're gonna be in greatness, you guys are gonna get an announcement for selling 100 million consoles. At the same time, developers are flocking to Game Pass Ultimate. Game Pass Ultimate allows developers on the PC and the consoles to put their games down. We're not only just making console games, we're making computer games as well. We're getting them. We're finishing them up. We're tying them in. We got developers making stories for these games. Y'all didn't see anything. Yeah, I give saying E3 was a 7 is fair. I gave it more of a high 7, probably like a 7.7, because it was not Microsoft showing itself. We got it. We get it. Why should they? You know what Microsoft's gonna do next year, Ghost?
What?
See, next year, everybody knows this. Sony has to showcase. They didn't come this year. Now, you really think Sony's gonna showcase games that are gonna annihilate Microsoft, when Microsoft is the company that has the only gaming division known in the world and recognized as an actual gaming console? Sony, Nintendo don't even have that. You telling me that things done flip now? We're in the cloud now. You guys are still talking PlayStation, PS4 Pro talk, and we're in 2019. This is how bad Sony's got y'all behind. And I even heard some of y'all say, oh, it's not even about graphics. I mean, they got the best they got the best AAA games out there. Yeah, you are relinquished to talk like that because you have nowhere else to talk about. You got nothing to talk about. Microsoft has made it to where that's how you talk. While we're over here getting these games. You see that lineup from Game Pass? We're just getting these games. And you know what? We ain't got to pay for them. But you dudes do.
I understand where you're coming from. See, we getting a lot of games going to Game Pass. It might not be a lot of people's cup of tea, but they still games. Like the earlier generation and this generation, how they was talking about these indies. You understand? The problem that we have, legal, and I see you have the same problem, is now PlayStation's talking about they know it's for the hardcores. Indies don't sell, right? Now, the thing is, we all know that's what they ran on, and that's why their console was selling so good. We all know this from the beginning.
I'm going to let you know what's comedic about that.
Yeah.
When you get done.
Definitely. You know what's crazy now? Now they talking about it for the hardcore, but remember,
now they for the hardcore gamers.
See, this is what kills me. And I want to definitely answer the dudes in the comment section, Legal, if you could check it out.
And they don't even know what a hardcore game is. They ain't never played one.
Mr. Kima said, what's up to you, my brother? He said, what up, new Legal?
Yo, what's up, Kima? What's up, Mr. Kima on the building? Mr. Kima be keeping it real.
Yeah, he keeps
it
real.
What's up, baby? We got you, fam. We got you.
Yep, he also
I'm rocking
said,
with Ghost Rider 730 for the first time. I'm representing NY right now. Stand up. We're in the building down here in Texas. Yo, my man Kima from Texas too, man. Third Coast Bird Toast, baby.
Yep. What's up, Hunted? And also, man, Mr. Kima did bring up two good. Him and Evil Earn. Shout outs to Evil Earn. He's on here too, talking some stuff. He said Titanfall was general defined game. I agree with that. Titanfall, I loved the Call of Duty when it had the Call of Duty feel kinda, and getting into big mechs and all that. The big robots was defined to me. That shit was dope.
Right.
He said also Rise on Rome did ray tracing. Look at that. That's a launch title game. Mr. Kima said that. Now we got a pony in the building though.
Good. He'll learn something today. Good. Yo, we got a donkey. We got a donkey in the building. Yo, let me throw some roses out for him, and Nate. Let's be generous. Yeah, I got buckets of carrots for him. Yeah. So, hey, how many we got?
I'm gonna read what this pony got to say. This pony,
I got $300 for a hay bale. Yeah, no. We ain't gonna charge him that. Yo, we generous today. Yo, give me that hay bale. Give me that bucket of carrots. Yo, we giving it to the donkey today. Let's see what he got to say.
Yeah, yo, shout out to you, Evil Earn from Texas, man. I'm glad you showed up, man, and you talking to us on this, on the comment section. I appreciate that. But yo, Prime Z 730 said the damage control here is real. Laugh out loud. Xbox don't have no games. Even Phil Spencer said he don't care if you don't buy Xbox consoles. He also said Xbox has the same 3 exclusives releases every year. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Shit don't have nothing else. Xbox is trash. Boom.
Good.
Evil Earn said Prime 730. Laugh out loud. Prime 730. Sony been hitting it out the park with AAA exclusives. What did Xbox give you? What, towards the end of the year? I don't understand.
Yeah, hold on, Ghost. Hold on, Ghost. Ghost. So they believe their own stupidity. Okay. Sony's been hitting you with exclusives throughout the year. So that means you dummies, I guarantee you dummies, here's what you can't prove to any of us on here. Running your daggum gums, bumping them big teeth of y'all. Make sure you swallow your carrots real good, okay? I might give you a treat. So that tells me that you dudes were just dying to play Knack 1 and Knack 2, right? Now one of you dudes are gonna show. That y'all beat that game. Okay? Now, you probably hopped on that second song, but I bet y'all ain't beat that one either. Bet y'all just sitting up there just fronting. Then I bet you just got so hyped because that was a big void after that you guys were just playing them exclusives all the way up into what? Uncharted 4? But hold on, Ghost. He just said that all Microsoft do is pump out the same games. Wait a minute. I said Knack 1, Knack 2, same game. Killzone, same game. Uncharted, same game.
Exactly.
God of War, same game.
They just went over
these idiots were so thirsty, Ghost, that I remember when they started talking about how beautiful the colors Ratchet and Clank was. Now wait a minute, Ghost.
I remember that.
There's not a game on Xbox. They do have a point with this one. There's not a game on Xbox that have made as many series as Ratchet and Clank. What, they on their 14th series? And I bet you, Ghost, I bet you them donkeys that are bumping their gums right now won't show that catalog of them either. Because you know why? They're casual gamers. Casual gamers aren't beating these games like that. Guess what? They got Horizon Zero Dawn. They didn't know how to act, dude. That was the first game they got where they felt like Sony did something for them. Horizon Zero Dawn was the very first official true new IP experience for a donkey. And guess what? And guess what the template was based off of? You guessed it. Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, and Uncharted. That game didn't do nothing. That game had the same template. All they did was get at. Look. Sony don't know what they be doing, right? They be just doing stuff. So they made a white woman, red-haired white woman, made her tribal. Stuff don't even be making no sense. Like Uncharted. Yo, we down in Madagascar, but you don't see no animals nowhere on stream. You in Madagascar though, but there's no animals. You're riding around in the Serengeti's and stuff in the island, on the plains of the island, but there's no snakes. Yo, Madagascar's known for their poisonous snakes. You don't see no snakes. All you hear is Dummy and Drake talking. He talks to that. Oh, you feel that bump? Yeah, you feel that bump. Oh, the breeze is nice. Oh, look at the tree. All that dirt. Look at the red clay. They be talking because Sony don't know what to give you. So they threw his little brother in there. All of a sudden, Sam pops up out of nowhere. Didn't even know the dude had a brother. You dummies.
That's the bullshit ass lie. I remember those games. Played those
right,
games.
You dummies. You didn't even know he had a brother. You dummies, because you don't even know this. Because you don't even know the story. You dummies. Because
that's crazy.
Naughty Dog, and this is a fact. This is a fact. They the ones that put the article out that 84% of you donkey tails didn't even play the series. So you sitting up here running your mouth. We know you running your mouth. Here's another. You know what they do? What they do good. Yo, give them another 300. Hey, here, take that bill.
I'm about to utilize them
for these clowns because they doing exactly what they supposed to be doing. Now you play Until Dawn, right? Until Dawn. Yo, cinematic button pusher, a Telltale game.
Those are Telltale games.
You don't know what a hardcore game is, you lames. You ain't never experienced a hardcore. Oh, the Order of 1886. Bet you clowns didn't even beat that either. You know what you clowns beat? I give them to them, Ghost. I'll tell you what they beat, Ghost. Here's what they beat. They beaten God of War. They beat Uncharted. They probably beat Horizon Zero Dawn. And guess what? Their ultimate game.
Illegal. We got Graphic God down there. Yo, shout outs to Graphic God. He out there.
Shout out to Graphic God, man.
42 in the comment section. He said Metacritic is irrelevant.
Right. Metacritic died a long time ago. Metacritic died a long time ago. Donkeys go to Metacritic for their emotions. That's for their emotions, man. That's what they do there. Metacritic's been dead. It's the town. It's the ghost town of donkey emotions. And my man Ghost Rider 730 done came through with his hell chains already and put it ablaze. It's already been judged.
I'm about to hit him with the shotgun right now. I'm about to go crazy with my chains right now and utilize them. Yo, you know what's crazy? They finally gonna get a game like Last of Us 2, bro. But
Last of Us 2, Ghost. That's what I was just saying. I was just fixing to catch up to that. Let me finish.
Oh, all right.
This dummy says that we getting the same games, but this dummy is going to get The Last of Us 2, Ghost. What's this dummy? See, when you donkeys open up y'all's mouth, y'all just make yourselves look stupid. You're not getting anything new. The Last of Us is the same game. So tell me, Ghost, before I pass this mic back to you, what's hardcore about The Last of Us?
To me, it's just a game that, it's a story. It's a single player story mode game. You understand? Once you beat it,
what's hardcore about it?
To me, I think they kind of made it a little more hardcore this one around from what I see in their previews. You understand? Of little gameplay things. That's about it. Like what I seen on it. But it's not like Gears where you just the blood, the goriness of Gears.
Yo, Ghost, there ain't nothing hardcore about it, fam. Remember how they try to make Uncharted hardcore? They try to put the DLC out there. They try to make it gruesome.
Oh,
The game come out all sunny and blue skies. That's gonna be the same thing with The Last of Us 2. Ain't no be no gruesome about that. Ain't no hardcore about that, man. We got hardcore games. They don't even know what a hardcore game is. They can't tell us.
Yeah,
they don't have one.
Yo, League. What I was gonna say is this. You know what's crazy though? Their slogan is "The greatness awaits." Like I was saying earlier, for the people that just came in and y'all listening in, Graphic God and everybody down in the comment section, Ice Queen, shout outs to you.
Shout out to all of them, man.
Yep, shout outs to all y'all right now. I salute y'all. I tell you this, if y'all don't see this, Sony remastered games, bro, from the PS3. They remastered Last of Us, and these motherfuckers games, they recycled it and they was throwing it in our face. Yo, we got Last of Us. Their new game now, I ain't gonna lie, it's Last of Us 2, but look how long it took for that game to come out. Bro.
I don't even care.
They was comparing Last of Us 3 as an exclusive for them. That's a PlayStation 3 game.
Right.
You understand? This is where Sony milked their ass.
Right.
How many copies they came out with The Last of Us?
Right.
They was milking them, bro. Like, this is what they don't understand. Like, y'all about to get milked again. Did you hear about the four things, new legal?
Right.
They're gonna have the Epic Last of Us or something like that. Something else where you get the girl. Yeah, they milking them like what?
Right.
They milking these.
Right. They'll bundle it up. They'll
Yeah,
bundle it up for
they
the ultimate
ODing.
last. They'll call it the ultimate lasting of the last. And we'll all experience as us. That's what it'll be called. And they love it when Sony talk like that. And they'll show that they love them and put hearts on the screen and everything. And these dudes are having an emotional breakdown and they'll start crying.
Dream Chaser.
They'll show the girls kiss and these dudes will start crying and going on.
Yeah. Dream Chaser just said now, so did Xbox with Gears and Halo remastered. Yes, but we got Gears of War 4.
Wow.
We got Halo 5. That's the thing you didn't understand.
Right.
We got the greatness. When they remastered, I'm glad you brought that up. When they remastered Gears 1, that was built from the ground up. You could see a big difference. That's the difference.
Right. That wasn't remastered.
Compared to ours.
Right.
On Halo, you can see the old textures in the Halo,
right.
the old way, and you press a button and they show you what they did remastered from the ground up, bro.
Hey, yo, Ghost, let me elaborate on that. Since they don't even know what it wasn't even a remaster. It was
we
a
the
remake.
wrong bots to fuck with. What I'm trying to tell you is we not the bots that's gonna bow down.
It wasn't a remaster, you donkey.
Like
here, you know what? There's here's 300. Send him a bail. Yo, bucket of carrots for him too. Yo, here's what it was. The coalition, Microsoft came in and said, yo, we buying Halo, we buying Gears. We're not letting these franchises sit. This was what made Bungie split. This is what made Epic fail as far as pushing Gears. Epic had no choice because Microsoft was the publisher. Microsoft made sure that they was funding Epic at the time before Epic even made big money. This is the only big money Epic has made with Fortnite. Okay, so when Phil Spencer got a hold of Rod Ferguson was done with Gears. He had moved on. Basically, what Phil did, he didn't beg him. He just let him know, hey, man, look, we boys, man. And look, I'm the head of Xbox right now. So, look, man, I'm trying to form up a super team. I'm trying to form up the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? And Rod, I need you, man. I know you don't want to be bothered right now. But I tell you what, Rod, I know what you wanted the whole time you've been a developer. You wanted your own studio. You didn't want to do all this traveling to the States and going on. You wanted to stay up there in Canada and do your thing up there. Well, guess what, man? I'm going to make sure you have your own studio, your own team, and y'all ain't got to do nothing. And I'm going to pay you, dude. I'm going to pay you top dollar. But what I need you to come back and do, I need you to come back and make Gears great. What Rod did, he says, bet, you got me. I'm in. The main man for Gears with all the storytelling puts everything together. Now, this ain't Cliffy, who was the gamer designer. This is the man. This is the brains. This is the guy that put all the names out there, that made sure this is the guy that does the voice speaking to make everything come into play. That's who Microsoft kept. And when he assembled his team was a team of fanatics of Gears. These wasn't just these dudes. Black Tusk wasn't these dudes that just came out of nowhere. No, these dudes were very well adapt and very well accustomed to Gears. And they play Gears. They love Gears. So these dudes were like given an opportunity to come up with Gears. That was their rough draft, the Ghost. Their rough draft was hey, you know what? We're here now. You know what? Let's go back and make Gears 1 our game. Let's go back and stamp it. So they went back and just redid the whole game. That's their baby. That wasn't no remaster. That game was redone.
Yo, new legal. This is for you. You got a guy, Lethal B More. I think he's saying, "What's up, legal? Hey, it's new legal." He's saying it's new legal. Now, a guy named Dream Chaser in the comment section. I'm about to let you serve him because he said Gears is overrated. I don't know how the fuck Gears is overrated. Bro.
Good. Glad he said it. You overrated. Come join me on Gears so I can show you how bad you underrated. You underrated. So what's overrated? What's overrated? You're Uncharted? You swinging around like George of the Jungle? What's overrated? You can get in a Jeep Land Rover, not even a Jeep Land Rover, and ride around in Madagascar? What's overrated? You can swing a hook and scale a mechanical dinosaur that you can bring down with natural arrows? Dude, take out non-making sense games on somewhere, man. Shut up, bro. Hey, move along, man. Sit here and shut up and learn something today, man. Sit here and learn something today. So now, like you said, when we get something like a collection, because that's what it was a collection. You're talking about the anthology of Halo. That was something that 343 wanted to stamp. See, it ain't got nothing to do with lacking games. It got stuff to do with taking over. Now you got the other half of Bungie staying with Microsoft, and they said, you know what? We want to do something special to the fans of Halo for all these years. You see what I'm saying, Ghost? And you hear me, Ghost?
Hell yeah, I hear you.
And so what Bungie did was they did something that see this what I'm stop speaking on Xbox greatness, first of all, you donkeys. Because this is what y'all don't have. Y'all don't have no developers going back and putting your games in 4K, putting them in, locking them in 60 frames per second, you know, making sure that the boards can switch over. You got the old version, you got the new version. And guess what? You just got an anthology. You just got this smooth collection. And plus, let's not even get them in the Spartan Ops, because you know these dummies don't even know that there was more games in it than just the Halo games. These idiots don't know what they're talking about. Spartan Ops was brand new experience. We was in there playing that, rocking out. So now, when I did the beta of Gears 5, you got Halo Reach. I had Halo Reach years ago. Were they talking about Halo Reach right now? If you was in the beta, you ended up getting it. It was already 7 games. I already had that. It was given to me for being a beta tester for Gears 5, you lames. But you dummies wouldn't know that. You're talking off the side of your brain, which is only half. You gotta, you donkeys gotta really, really do some research before anybody believes what y'all say. Because the minute y'all open up y'all's mouth, we know y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Casuals.
Because to say that Gears of War is doing the same thing. Every Gears of War is unique. It does something different.
Yo, dummy. Gears of War was on TBS last night, 10 o'clock my time. Bet you didn't know that. Gears of War is in the E-League. Bet you didn't know that. Give me one Sony game that's in the E-League. You don't know hardcore gaming. Pull your chair up.
PS morons, man. These morons, man. You just got
you're talking. Look, you're talking to giants, man. We're elite gamers. Xbox for 18 years was built for hardcore gamers. That wasn't built on casual gaming. But now Xbox is about to take over. Do you not hear what I just said? I'm saying this on my man Ghost Rider 730 channel. You see the flip-flop just happen. Anybody in their right minds understands that in order to grab as many gamers as you can, you have to get casual gamers. We've lived this hardcore gaming life for 18 years. Microsoft says, you know what? We're about to go after these casual gamers now because we're looking at taking over, world domination. And look what Sony just did to you idiots. They slapped y'all in the face. Sony went backwards and said, we're going after the hardcore gamers.
Exactly.
Well, here's what that right there just told me that Sony is decreasing.
Yeah, this is the thing. A lot of these dudes fail to realize their own fucking company's not in tune with their gamers.
It's not even in tune.
Yeah, like when you really I forgot what's the guy's name. He came out and said PlayStation are gonna taking more time making AAA fucking games. Do they not realize that? Now,
and where have they been? Dude?
Yeah.
They got a game that was made that took 10 years to get made. The Last Guardian took them 10 years.
Yeah.
So what are y'all talking about? Y'all talking as if Sony's doing something different.
Exactly.
Oh, they're gonna take their time and they're gonna make these badass AAA games. Well, dude, you know what? That ain't nothing new. It's been taking Sony 5-7 years to make one game. So here's what I'm gonna tell y'all again on my man Ghost Rider 730's channel. You guys ain't gonna get no games. You know what PlayStation 5 is gonna push on y'all? The VR experience. So I better see you dudes looking like Cyclops in a few more in a good season. I better see you guys praising your Cyclops helmets, walking around, running into your walls at home. I want to see those YouTube channels because that's what you better be playing on your PlayStation 5. This is why you ain't getting nothing but that limited PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility. And that right there is laughable because we know damn well you guys ain't going back to play no God of War. You damn sure ain't going back to play Spider-Man. Who the hell do you think y'all are kidding? Spider-Man is just that. What you got is a Marvel exclusive version to Sony. We got plenty of Spider-Man games. You didn't hurt nobody because somebody didn't play that version of Sony Spider-Man game. They ain't lose no experience of Spider-Man. Marvel fans know what Spider-Man is about. You dudes are getting cornbread, and that's it. Y'all are getting a big pan of cornbread from Sony. And you know what? I'm laughing at you, Lane. It's because you dudes ain't got nothing else to say.
Yo.
You can't say nothing else but how many.
Yo, you know what kills me? Is this dude young or is he not getting it? Like, you know what's crazy? Dream Chaser. He just said, y'all going, and I'm gonna answer this. I'm about to utilize this.
Tell him up, man.
Y'all going to get this TV apps and movie apps again next generation because y'all didn't get anything this generation. But I'm gone. I'm not listening to a Damage Control podcast.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you need to get out of here, dog, because you're gonna get learned the lesson again. Sony is the one who started the apps.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
You, home, mobile, Vita. Who you think started that, you dummy? That was Sony. You been having the apps. You been on TV screens.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Get out of here, dude. If you know what? That dude right there, Ghost, he just represented the whole donkey community. They're not wanting to face the facts, so they gallop away.
Nah, he making PlayStation look bad, man. What the fuck is he talking about? This is the thing that makes me laugh, yo. Legal. And yo, Xbox all in. If you want, jump in the podcast. 100, you could jump in the podcast. Cause this is hilarious, y'all.
It's hilarious.
Anyway, yo, Graphic God also, I sent you a link. If you want to jump in the podcast, bless us with your presence. You already know. But I'm gonna tell you like this, Dream Chaser, for one, they called out console at launch and everything. They were saying it was a TV box and all this. But what? When we had TV, PlayStation got TV. They followed.
Right.
When we had what else? We had TV. They followed us with the TV. Everything that Microsoft was doing, also that you said we have movies. Sony did the same thing after. We got
and did it weaker.
Yeah,
did it so weak it failed. Everything failed.
Erased it. Like, stop it.
Right.
Yo, Dream Chaser, you're making an ass out of yourself. I'm not a...
Yeah, man, because Dream Chaser, go look up Polygon Man. Go look up Polygon Man. Sony was so desperate to have a face for their mobile, they made up Polygon Man. Go look up that dumb crap.
Bro.
That's the dummy stuff that you follow, you lame. You a lame, dude. And it ain't because you like PlayStation. Don't get it wrong. Yo. I'm above the feeble-minded bullcrap, bro. You're lame is because you invest in nothing. That don't make sense. As an investor, bro, as somebody who understands what true investments are, you dudes will be broke in this world because you're investing in a company that doesn't invest in you. I got games from the original OG Xbox that I can still play on my current Xbox One X today, thanks to Microsoft making it possible for what? My investments. Now, you dummies, you can't go to GameStop and find a PlayStation 3 game. But you know what you lame say? Because this is casual talk. Oh, that's old stuff. Nobody plays that. Wrong, dummy. That's why y'all getting backwards compatibility, you stupid lames. Because the same thing your hee-haw king Jim Ryan said, he got a smack in his face. And now he has to live it up. He's going to have to give you that. Why? Because Microsoft greatness, baby. Can you smell what the green is cooking? Also, the kryptonite is so good. And I got that barbecue crow for all of y'all. You getting backwards compatibility. You know why you getting backwards compatibility, you lames? Because backwards compatibility is a great thing to have. And guess what? Like my man Major Nelson said, if backward compatibility was so easy, everybody would be doing it.
Oh, yeah. Yo, that's a shot. They took shots.
That was a shot, boy.
Sony bigged up Microsoft and them said, how did they
get it? We don't even know how they did it. I know you did, dummies.
Yeah, that was facts right there. You spitting the truth right there. They can look that up themselves. And they can
go look up the video they shot on YouTube.
Give Microsoft props on that one. I'll give them I shout out to Sony for that one. They did really give Microsoft props. But I'm also going to say, now that you brought it up, I remember all the backwards compatibility games that we have now that they don't have on PlayStation.
Nope.
But those games you could consider like they're exclusives, even
they're
though
jewels. That's right.
Yeah, jewels. We could go back and play games and enjoy it on our console. Now, you know what's crazy? These Sony morons and you want forons, whatever you want to call them.
Love it. But forons. I love it, fam.
Disrespect to say backwards compatibility is trash. But when PlayStation 5 do it, it's the shit. They have
that's right. That's what I told you. They have to take what Sony gives them.
always moving.
Right. These guardians of the bridges, fam. These guardians of the bridges they get on internet and they talk senseless talk. They don't even realize that what they're talking, Sony is sitting up here saying, poor guys, we're gonna have to give it to them. But before we give it to them, let's throw the pill out to them, give them their horse pill. So when this thing happens, they don't lose their minds. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be calm about it, and they'll start talking about how great it is. We're gonna let them down real slow. Why do you think Sony is being quiet right now, you dummies? It ain't because Sony's got something that's gonna be better than Microsoft. It's because Sony is in their lab trying to figure out a way to tell you dummies, we let you down, but we gotta say it in a way that you guys are gonna think it's great that we let you down. You guys are getting a next-gen console that's probably just 4 times greater or 3 times greater than this Xbox One X. And you want to know the sad part about that is, Ghost Rider 730?
Yeah.
You want to know what the real sad part about that is? Is that they're going to get this power, right? And by my words, because I'm saying it on his show. I'm saying it on his show tonight. The power is going to be reserved for VR. Man, why is legal keep talking PSVR? Because that's what Sony's going to throw down your toilet, dummies. Yep. You can't see that now. You better open it up. The power all that power that you're hearing about the PlayStation 5 is reserved for the VR experience. Now, you take that power that's from the reserve for the PS VR experience, and you got a console that's only going to do what this damn X is doing, and that's giving you 4K resolution. Sometimes games. See, that's where you fail. Sometimes games 60 frames. But there's no sense of making a 60 frame per second game when you're making games like The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding. Who the hell are y'all kidding, bro? Oh, so they talking about, Spider-Man's going to be faster. So you guys are going to go back and replay Spider-Man swinging through the air faster? That's all.
Legal. I just want you to, basically, if you want, you can answer this for these ponies out there in the comments section and stuff. They saying, what new IP did Microsoft have for this year? And they also saying that this year, except the same Gears of War, laugh out loud, but we got a Gears that's new, and they got a dope ass, trash ass game.
Once again, same old dumb stuff talk.
All right, but one thing I want to answer these ponies out there, and maybe you can answer this and educate.
Right, we keep it real here. Okay, we keep it real here.
For the PlayStation forums out there, down in the comment section,
you forums,
down. What are your exclusives that Sony pay for? Meaning they came out their own studios this generation.
That's right.
New exclusives that they had.
Oh man, you heard them right there.
Then we're gonna tell your Xboxes. New legal, you bring
that. So since y'all don't know the difference between a true Sony game, because we're talking about Sony games that come out of Santa Monica with Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog, basically, you dummies. So what Sucker Punch game did you get?
For any
Sucker Punch game have you got? What Naughty Dog game did you got?
Who had the newer IPs?
Who had the new IPs?
What company did the
Answer yourself that question. Because here we go. The Sumo team that made Crackdown 3 that y'all call trash, right? That we know damn well y'all would love to have that game. You know why? Because you dummies play games like Crash Bandicoot. You go crazy over that.
They went crazy
over games like, and you go crazy over games like Ratchet and Clank.
That game, contradicted themselves.
They contradicted, right?
Backwards
it was the most hilarious thing. And look, Crackdown 3 destroyed their whole thing about resolutions and stuff too, right? Because Crackdown 3 looks beautiful. Anybody that plays that game is gonna have just straight up fun. It's just a straight up fun game that purely mocks the donkey community at its best. That's why it got so much hatred, because they looked at that game and said, damn, I really want to play that game. It reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. Look at the games it reminds them of. It reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. It reminds me of Second Son. Look at all those beautiful colors. But you know what? We already had a game that smacked all them games out the frame. It was called Sunset Overdrive. And you better hope we don't ever get a part 2. You better hope we don't get a part 2 to that. Because, we did get Crackdown this year. And even though you guys thought it didn't live up to expectations, we know it's still living up to expectations because we actually played the game. And guess what? we're still getting DLC content for it. So what game do you know that doesn't innovate, that doesn't sell anything, but yet keeps getting DLCs? I'll tell you why, you little dummies. Because you don't have nothing like Game Pass. Game Pass helps developers. So Crackdown is sitting in Game Pass. So if you checked out any of my videos, you would have learned something. So as long as that game is sitting in Game Pass, you dummies, guess who's getting paid? They are. And as long as it's sitting in there, which it is, because it's a Microsoft exclusive, it's going to sit there, right? And as long as it sits in there, they're getting paid. So do you think that Crackdown is over with? Nope. This isn't the last installment. We already know it. Why? Because some of us beat the game. So you're going to see Crackdown 4 coming soon. And it's going to be badass. It's going to be colorful. I hope it has ray tracing in it. I hope it has all the ingredients, DirectX 12, all of that stuff. The Azure Cloud, because you dudes are going to go nuts over that game. And I hope y'all get on y'all YouTube and start hating on it, because that brings us our enjoyment. That makes us play it even more. Why do you think Sea of Thieves is such a success? Oh, y'all didn't see Sea of Thieves campaign coming, did you? No, you didn't, because you casuals. Oh, you didn't see 5 million to 6 million now players on State of Decay 2. Oh, no, because y'all casuals. You don't know what it's like to play a zombie game and actually die and your character don't come back. That's hardcore gaming.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
you don't just run around and shoot 100,000 zombies, get killed, come back with the same player. Y'all don't know what hardcore gaming is. So when you come talking about what have we got, no, you know, hey, this isn't our best year. Of course, we keep it real. This isn't our best year. But guess what we've been playing in, dummies? Guess what we've been playing in? We've been playing in 4K 60. Our experience puts us in an exclusive situation. You got Devil May Cry. We got Devil May Cry. Who got the better experience? We do. Whatever game you got, we get. If it ain't exclusive, guess what? We're getting the better exclusive. So it's not about what games that Microsoft give us. You should be telling us, hey, man, how is it playing in 4K 60? Because I don't know what that's like. We need to invite y'all over to our houses. Let you play on our glorious TVs and see what it's like in 2019 to be ahead in gaming. We're doing stuff that even PC gamers don't do on a regular basis, you lames.
Yeah. I also wanted to tell you, man, like with Remedy, this is how I feel. I feel like if Remedy, nobody really cared about Alan Wake on the PlayStation side. They said the game was trash. But now that Microsoft, Remedy and Microsoft, they didn't have nothing bad or whatever. Remedy got the IP or whatever. Now all of a sudden, PlayStation's supposed to be buying it. This is why I'm saying people need to wake up.
Because they be hoping.
Like, yeah.
Told you they like our games, bro.
Why would they not get bought by Microsoft, but think about this, get bought by PlayStation when they can make it a multi-plat and make more money out of it?
Right. And here's the thing. Here's the thing for them dummies, Ghost.
Go for the PS4 runs, anything to keep. See, this is anything to keep PlayStation relevant. And I'm going to tell you why. With the Remedy thing, they jump out the window to keep PlayStation relevant. They diss our E3, but they never had an E3. This is the thing. PlayStation didn't tell them that they're out looking for these new studios. Microsoft
they're at E3. They're at E3 with their cards out, fam. They're at E3 with their cards, with their company cards, handing cards out.
Yeah.
At E3.
This is what I want to say, where these people need to wake up. Microsoft's been making moves. Yeah, we might lack the realistic graphic games because that's all they have.
Because that's coming.
That's what they want. Now, this is what Microsoft is doing. See, they touching up on a lot of different games. And what Microsoft is doing, let me acquire these studios and these major talents from different studios and bring it all together to make beautiful games. Yeah, they're going to have realistic kind of games, and then they're going to have other type of games that's dope too. This is why our console at the end, we weathering the storm, but at the end they say those who laugh last laugh the best. Now what PlayStation is doing is this. They never said they was going after studios, bro. They never came out bluntly and said that they going out trying to acquire these studios, but you got fanboys out there and people, yeah, Sony's doing this, but they keeping PlayStation relevant. You understand what I'm trying to say?
And you know what?
That's the reach that they're doing. They never showed up to E3 and then acquire. They never said I'm gonna acquire this studio, this studio, this studio.
right.
So they don't even know. Like when you ask these PlayStation dudes, what new game you got, what new IPs you got coming out for PlayStation 5?
They can't tell you.
They can't tell you
They
shit.
can't tell you nothing. They're in Oblivious Town. And
Don't
that's what I'm
listen to
laughing about.
YouTubers out there saying that they know what they talking about. The fuck out of here, your boy.
They don't know what they talking about.
They don't know what the fuck they talking
They're
about.
trying to
Your
keep your
PlayStation
little
5,
invisible
heat it
console
up.
relevant.
Like, wake up, bro.
You
Stop.
dummies were putting out YouTube videos last year about PlayStation 5. It's been a whole year playing. And then just to know that PlayStation 5 ain't even coming out this year. You do sound stupid. But you know what, Ghost? You put a jewel out there when you said Microsoft. See, the thing is, what these donkeys don't get. Yo, they're running out of hay bales. Here, 600. Give them 2 more, 4 buckets of carrots. Let them sit there. All right.
I'll give them the apple.
Right. What these dudes don't understand is what you just said. That was jewels, and I know it went right over their heads. So I have to slow it down for them. Ghost Rider just said that Microsoft isn't just grabbing developers and their teams; they're mixing developers. You got the God of War head designer over here working with Turn 10. You got somebody from Sony over here working with Ninja Theory. You got different types of developers from different types of teams coming together to work on a game. Dude, do you realize what's about to happen? Look, and you know what's funny? We getting Fable 4 back, and you better hope we don't get Scalebound. You better hope Scalebound don't come out. And I know you guys praying on that downfall. You know what? Scalebound scared you guys so much that when it got canceled, you guys talked about Scalebound being canceled for that whole year because you knew if Scalebound came out, that was the end of y'all's experience as you knew it. You guys knew that you didn't have a game on this earth, right, that would have ever competed with it. And we would have still been flushing the shit toilets on you guys, right?
Yep.
You guys, sorry about that. I had a call. You guys were praying that they didn't happen. Excuse me. Let me pass this over to my kids real quick. This is live and direct.
I'll take over for right now.
Yeah, take over real quick. I'll be right
Not
back.
only, I'm gonna bring this up also too. The console specs. I'm not a guy with this out there saying about the specs and all this, but stop with the bullshit that the PlayStation 5 is gonna be stronger. Nobody knows that. Stop. Your ponies need to wake up, drink some motherfucking and realize this, bro. No one knows if the PlayStation 5 is stronger than Microsoft because Sony didn't even show nothing. They didn't even show up in E3. Microsoft gave a little bit of what the company do.
But I'm gonna tell them on your show. I'm going to tell them on your show that the PlayStation 5 ain't going to be more powerful. I'm going to say it.
You got Microsoft even coming out. They don't even know how the chips are yet. So what these ponies talking about that is stronger than the Xbox? They do not know nothing. All of that for these ponies. I'm not talking about my X-Body and Bros or Xbox channels out there. You know what I mean? Shout outs to y'all. But the dudes is out there fronting, man, talking about they got all this and they know all of that, man. These dudes, these ponies, man, fuck them, bro. They just doing out there to get clicks.
Yep.
And I'm
go.
I'm gonna keep it real. Nobody knows, bro. Nobody knows about this, man. That kills me.
You're right, go.
I went to the place. How? Please tell me how. You work there? You working on a chip? Like stop it, bro. At least I'm not trying to get shit about getting clicks, bro. Like, that's stupid. I try to speak my mind on everything I do. I try to keep it real. I'm a hood gamer, and I try. Yeah, my slang, my lingo, but I've been out here for a while, and I'm trying to speak my mind and have a voice in the community. Yeah, I'm not the preppy guy that got the talk and all that, but at the end of the day,
dog. You ain't got to change who you are.
I've been a gamer since a kid. Right. I've been out there since Genesis.
I used to play
my father's Atari. I played Nintendo. I had that. Super Nintendo. I had all them shits. I didn't have a Neo Geo. My cousin had a Neo Geo.
I got you. Yeah, most people did.
My cousin had it. Certain machines I didn't have, but my family's a gaming family. They had it. At the end of the day, I played them. Most likely, I played it fucking all. Going to visit and spending the nights. So as a gamer growing up, I'm 36 years old. I like enjoying games. The talk is only like realistic graphic games. They lost the definition of gaming, period.
Right. They
Now,
never knew it,
all
bro.
realistic. Like what?
They never
What
knew
are you
it.
talking about? You ain't coming up from little games how I came up. Seeing these little graphic games that was 16-bit, 34, the big games.
8-bit. 8-bit
8
at that.
Yeah. And this is the thing that killed me. Like, a lot of people spoil you. All right, graphic games. Microsoft is gonna give us these graphical games. But remember, it takes a while to get these studios running. Remember,
They
they
know that.
also came out with games when they bought them. So games is coming out, gonna be on more consoles. But when they start utilizing these consoles and making exclusive games, that's when PlayStation is in trouble. You understand me? Like Ninja Theory came out with a game, but the game was played, and a lot of people enjoy that game at E3. Like
That's
you
right.
can't bash Ninja Theory's game. That game was done by 6 developers, bro.
Yo,
This game was already
yo,
built.
Ghost Rider. I'm gonna let you keep going, but I'm gonna stop it. Let me stop you real quick for the comedic pause. Here's the comedic pause. These clowns were talking about the PlayStation 5 is going to be more powerful than the Xbox Scarlet Division, right? Console. Now watch this. They were making YouTube videos about it. People on Twitter were talking about it. And then we get the real lowdown that the chip for the PlayStation 5 won't even be ready till next year around the end of the summer.
Exactly, son. Like,
Third
what's
quarter.
wrong?
Now watch this. What's funny is that chip isn't the same one that's going to be used for the Scarlet Division. The Scarlet Division, the new chip is going to come out, and it's called the next generational chip. It's coming out right behind it because look, they're making 2 types of chips. You got to understand something. AMD does it all the time. This chip that Sony's getting is in the Navi division. The chip that Microsoft is getting is not in the Navi division. It's on a whole nother division. It's in another division. We don't even know about it because it's called the next generational chip. So this chip is going to be where AMD and Microsoft, they're going to be able to promote their vision together. And we already know, and I'm letting y'all's hopes down. You damn right on Ghost Rider 730 channel. I'm saying this. You guys ain't getting no hope today. You're not going to leave this channel if you're listening with high hopes about the future of Sony. And this today, you're gonna walk away saying, "Damn, man, we're gonna lose again to all the power and stuff." You damn right.
Back in that stable, like keep them in the
You
straight
damn right. You're going right back in that stable after this show.
They running wild here. Like you
running like you running like you're gonna have something to talk about, but you're not. Because the console that we got out right now,
they don't even got the date for February, really. But there's rumors out there. Look, rumors and people jumping all over it.
Yeah, they just say
got pushed back.
That's right.
Like it's a rumor that it's gonna come out, but they still running with it now. February, a lot of people,
Your console. Here's what I'm told y'all. Did I tell y'all that the console ain't coming out in 2020? The legal said it. I told y'all that the console probably ain't gonna come out to almost 2022. But you guys laughed at me. No, because I read Sony. Sony said they're going in a 3-year drought, trying to figure out what they can do to appease the masses. Yo, I thought of having over 100 million consoles would appease the masses. See, you dudes don't know what's working. You dudes don't understand how this business works. Nah, man, they're not making no money off them damn consoles. Why them investors leaving Sony? Because Sony is playing off the old card they've been playing since 2002, y'all. You got to do your research. They've been bleeding. They're trying to figure out a way to stop the bleeding now. And so, in order to stop some of this bleeding, you got to join a company that's succeeding, that made $1 trillion. So yeah, you're gonna come over here and use some of these products over here. Yo, Microsoft ain't gonna stop. Like Phil said, we're not gonna stop nobody from using our products. We're like a store. You got a store, right? You don't care if an Arabian comes to your store, buys your Coke. You don't care if a Hebrew comes in and buys your Sprite. Yay, the money's the same. Y'all come on in here, get what's in my store, pay me my money, and y'all have a good day. That's what Sony is to Microsoft, you ducks. They're customers.
Illegal.
Sony's the drug dealer. You dudes are dictating a theme company. Yo, Microsoft is the pimp. Sony is the hoe. You go out there, run track, make sure you bring my money back. That's how it works. So if you dudes want to endorse a hoe company, go ahead. Some of us real dudes understand what's going on. We the pimps in this situation. Everything that we get is of a pimp situated mindset. Microsoft's business, and I'm gonna say this on Ghost 730's channel. Microsoft's business is in the business of making other businesses better. If you ain't understood that by now, yo, get up from under that rock. Because Microsoft makes other businesses better. Sony's gonna be better because Microsoft is here. Microsoft is Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. They saved y'all. Y'all ain't nothing but our stepchildren. Y'all are mad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are mad. Yeah, we the Hebrews. Y'all the Arabians. You mad at us. Why? Because we over here in the land of milk and honey, and y'all over here in the desert got to eat locusts. Y'all mad at us. Well, if you wasn't hard-headed, and you did your research and you listened to the good advice we was telling you, you wouldn't be in the situation where you at now, where you can't talk 1080p and power and resolution, things that ain't got nothing to do with gaming. You wouldn't be where you at today. But because you wanted to commit to it, you thought Sony was the shit. And Sony is the savior of gaming. And if you're a gamer, that's where you go. Knowing damn well you was lying to yourselves, damn casuals. No, damn well y'all was lying to yourselves.
Man.
And now you're where you at today.
Yeah, legal
hoping and wishing. You know what goes wrong? I'm gonna be quiet real quick, let you talk. But you know what these dudes remind me of today? When I woke up today around 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Just woke up out of my sleep. I looked on my phone, and to my surprise, Kawhi Leonard wasn't going to the Lakers. These donkeys remind me of these Laker fans. These fake Laker fans were just hoping. Oh, they were hoping. And now all your hopes are gone. Kawhi's going to the Clippers. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell y'all on my man Ghost Rider 730 today. Before I shut up and let my man just run it on out. I'm going to tell y'all today, giving you no hope, that your PlayStation 5 ain't going to be a damn thing to us. You're still going to play them little stupid story-driven handheld walkthrough games. There's nothing wrong with single-player games. Yo, I play Alan Wake. Yo, I played Rise Son of Rome. I know what good single-player games provide. Yo, you're going to be playing the same template that you've been playing. No, there's nothing hardcore about it. Sony, once again, is lying to you. So don't get mad when VR is all you're getting for a while, because Sony's telling you, oh, we're going to be making these masterpieces. You're not going to be making no masterpieces. Your game, you don't have enough money to make masterpieces. You're sitting out here bumming, and you're bumming, and Microsoft was just generously enough to give you the Azure cloud so you can get into this cloud gaming, because all your stuff has failed. You don't have one thing from PlayStation that now PlayStation Plus is a failure. Just when you was pushing out your chest on that, it failed you. Welcome to Microsoft, dummies. Welcome to the Azure cloud. Ghost, here's the mic, man. Take it over, man. I'm done talking to these hay balers, man.
Yeah, if they ain't catch on to that, then there's no saving them or helping them.
There's no
what I'm trying to say is, we all gamers. If you like PlayStation, then you like PlayStation. But don't OD and try to shit on us when we hitting you with the facts and saying the truth about it as gamers. We also gaming on the Xbox side. I have PlayStation. Legal said he don't like it. He said because he had them before. But what I'm gonna tell you like this, Legal, is this. Also, what I don't like is they bring up all of this. Didn't show up for E3, everything. They ain't acquiring these studios. They're talking about probably making studios a little bigger, but everybody keep them irrelevant by running around when they're themselves ain't really coming out there saying things.
No.
You know what I mean? And what kills me more is that, let me see. Not only did they come out with this game, they scored what, 70 something. It wasn't the same game. You have grown men that this game I heard from, I think it was last year or going into this year. Death Stranding, I think. And they were saying it wasn't even like really developed. Like the game wasn't even far along that much into it. You understand?
Yeah.
But they show this scenery with, like we was clowning it, with a ladder and everything. But you got grown men pre-ordering a baby down a jar. Like, I don't understand that. Like, where you don't get that it's a baby in a jar. Like that. You know, at the end of the day, it's like you got a little baby doll. I remember little baby cry out loud when I was a kid, seeing my little cousins, little female cousins, little baby dolls you push in a carriage, but it's in a jar.
Right.
You got grown Sony men happy for that, but that's neither here nor there. I find that weird. You understand? When you get a statue of Gears of War, you're getting a statue of a character that looks dope. Yeah, it's a statue of something. It looks dope to have. But what are you gonna say when you have a baby doll in a jar, like an incubator or something? But I don't see no reason to buy that. You understand?
Right.
Now, when I say what did Sony do but throw a God of War over the shoulder? Yes, it looks better than the other God of Wars. You understand? But what did they really do? They came out with games that had higher Metacritic score because basically all these Metacritic things. I did a video on that. They took a game like the Titan. It was a game. Oh man, I forgot the name of it. I remember my cousin Yayo playing that game, and I played it before. And it's like you fighting on these Titans and you climbing them, and they remastered that game. I think it was a PlayStation 2 game, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Or it could be the PlayStation 3. I forgot the name of it. I'll bring it up, but
no, it's good, man. I'm finna get these white powdered donuts, man. You talking real right now. I'm a fan.
Yo, the dude got that game scored a 90-something, the same score, and they remastered. Didn't really do nothing. His score got touched up from the ground up, built. You can see the difference.
Right.
And the funny thing is, bro, it got a lower Metacritic score than when it first came out. That don't make no sense. And they said it was A button. Like, what?
Right. Shadow of Colossus got praise. Shadow of Colossus got praise, but Gears of War didn't, and it was a remade game.
Exactly. And it didn't get the same score. The media was so biased. That's why I love when Microsoft brought Digital Foundry and gave them the specs on the Xbox.
Yeah, that was so funny, dude. They hated it to the X. They looked so stupid.
They couldn't hate on it.
No.
You understand? They couldn't. Now it's not about power no more. But legal. This is what also I wanted to bring up. When you know
take what's given to them, they got to do what's given to them, dog. They can't talk ahead.
They don't have nothing to really show. Meaning that, all right, they didn't have nothing to show this year. They pushed back Last of Us 2. They saying it's a February date. It might get pushed back. Now, Ghost of Tsushima. Shouldn't we see that game? Or if they hold that game for a PlayStation 5, shouldn't they be ashamed of that? That means
it's a walkthrough, bro.
So that means
that's because it's a walkthrough. They don't want to show you that it's a walkthrough.
That game is supposed to be a PlayStation 4 game. How the hell it comes out and be a PlayStation 5 game if they show this game already? You understand? Right. So you showing games that's not even that you fronting like it's gonna come out, but it's really gonna be a PlayStation 5 game to make it look like, and for your fan base to make it look like you got a game coming out. So that means they sparse. Like when we first started, we got the exclusives. They were sparse on their AAAs. Then we got it slowed down. I ain't gonna lie, on our AAAs, they got jokes on us. But now that we got Gears of War, we got our little crackdowns, we got our little games. They try to shit on us, but they're sparse now. People don't bring that up. They sparse. They don't really have nothing coming out. They had the Japanese hand-me-downs. They hold them.
You right.
Last generation, they bust their load. They showed everything that they had with Japanese games and all that. That's what Sony did. Use these Japanese developers. They only coded Sony and put the games on Sony. Once again, shout out to my little bro J-Long. He was right.
Yeah, they do it.
Like always, we never gonna get props. They hate on Ghost Rider. They hate on Ebot. They hated on Kaleidoscope. They hated on J-Long. They hated on all of us. We're not fanboys like that, bro. We just speaking our mind and speaking the truth. But other people would say the same exact shit we were saying before them. Well, regurgitate that shit, and they will get props for it, bro. Like it's bullshit.
Well, like now they got somebody that can hate on. Bro.
Like J-Lo
somebody can hate on.
When Wolf was with us, like I said, when Wolf was with us, I'm gonna break it down like this. We were saying things too. Wolf had mentioned Battletoads. Everybody shitting on him. Even they made a Machima at the time shitting on Wolf. But look, the Battletoads is out there. It's a game coming out. There is a game coming out. So Iron Wolf got shitting on. They bashed him. But look, at the end of the generation, they gave him props. He was right. Yeah, they trying to downplay the Battletoads game. But how you going to try to make a realistic Battletoads game? That's a cartoony game, period.
Dumb.
That's dumb. How are you gonna bash that game?
Okay, watch this. Battletoads supposed to be realistic. Why isn't Ratchet and Clank realistic? There's 13, 14 tries in that one. Sit y'all stupid
They
asses
try
down.
to say we got how many Halos do we got? How many Gears of War do we got? Do they know how many Gods of War they have?
That's
They
what I'm
have
saying.
like 14, 15, maybe 16 God of Wars.
Remember how many times God of War has died in his own game and has been brought back to life? Sit y'all
Yes.
stupid asses down.
Yo, Kratos is a bad father. He got a daughter in hell.
Right, dude can't
People
even
don't know
whoop.
that. These
Dude
God of
can't.
War
Dude
don't
gets
know
whooped
that.
in his
They
own
never
game.
played them shits.
He gets killed in his own games. It's trash.
Come on, bruh. Like, that's the thing that kill me, man. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. You a gamer at the end of the day. We're not talking to the Sony gamers out there that enjoy these games. I'm just talking to the fanboys. Like the guys that jump on our comment sections. Like, wake up, bro.
Oh, no doubt, man.
That's
Look,
who I'm talking to. I'm
that's
talking
right.
to these
Real
fanboy ones.
Sony gamers, are not trolling. They're playing their game.
Exactly. They playing their games. I'm not talking to those. I'm talking to the trolls
That's right.
out there. That's who I'm speaking about. I'm not talking about the true Sony fans out
That's
there.
right.
You love your console? Hey, you love your console. Much respect to you. God bless you, my brother.
Right.
I'm talking about the haters.
My teacher, dude, the dude who got me started in the arcades and got me in the arcade tournaments, is a pro PlayStation gamer today. We still go at it. But we love each other. We have fun. We joke.
Yeah.
I can't get him to come over to Xbox for nothing.
We all hear Mr. Legal right now, me as Ghost Rider 730. This is who we are. But this is not, at the end of the day, when this goes off and I turn this off, I am someone else. He's someone else. We are our own person. This is just something that we do as a hobby or something. We gamers, that's a hobby, obviously, gaming. But that's something that we got brought up in our childhood. When you have little debates and all this, doesn't mean we hate each other. We want people to die. No, we not like that.
You know what, Ghost, I'm glad you said that. Yo, and shout out to my man 100, because I'm about to call you 100, man. Shout out to my man 100 out there on the West Side Connection. But nah, man, what you're saying is, you know why? Because this generation really doesn't know what a true console war is all about. They think because see, this is a social media generation. It's weak. Look, go outside right now. You don't see kids outside playing anymore. You don't see kids running up and down the streets anymore, doing races and all of that stuff. You don't see kids climbing trees anymore, jumping off roofs of their house. I remember climbing up on my roof and I thought I was gonna get in trouble, jumping off of it and going on. You get on top of your roof, you could say something. Yo, I was on top of my roof. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You don't see that in this generation. This generation is softer than tissue right now. And so they don't even know what a console war is, but you're going to get it today on Ghost 730 show.
Yeah,
I
had to just speak my mind, man. I remember people doing videos and hating on Microsoft, and I'm just saying, I don't care about Microsoft money. I don't care that I got my greatness early. They fail to realize I got my Gears, I got the Halos, got my Forza, I had Titanfall, I enjoyed Titanfall. You know, like, and I enjoyed
we got
the
it
rest
early.
of the other exclusives we got. There was new IPs, but they just didn't sell. But those are new IPs. But a lot of people fail to realize that because Spider-Man was also part 2, was also on Xbox and Sony. It didn't really
no doubt.
When it became relevant when Spider-Man went on PlayStation. Everybody and their mother liked the Spider-Man.
You know why it was digital? You know why it was digital? Because that was that deal, that was that Sony deal thing that was about to start happening. And Microsoft couldn't get the hard copies out. Remember that? So it had to go digital first for the longest before the hard copies could even get into the retails, man. These are facts.
Yes. That's what we try to say.
You want to know something about a console war? The console war was nothing more than about telling another person what the capabilities of another console could do. That was the console war. You go back and you look at it. When the very commercials of console wars, right? Atari and the television. The commercial was, hey, Atari can't do this. And it was showing the graphics, the fidelity in their games. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. They don't know that today. The console could do the game. And television was just showing you what they were capable of doing. And television never said Atari's trash, don't buy it. Yep. Sega never said Nintendo's garbage, don't buy it. They never attacked each other with words like that.
And they not
all he did was showcase. When you bought the Sega Genesis, what did it say? The high definition, the first high definition gaming console. That said it all right there.
Yep. And what I loved about
that's how they talked.
I was a Genesis guy. I like Nintendo, but I was a Genesis guy.
Yeah, there wasn't no console better than that Genesis, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Genesis was it.
Yeah. And when I try to say this, Nintendo will always have a soft spot in my heart.
That's right.
And Genesis, Sony did Genesis dirty. But I'll tell you this, as a gamer, I'm glad I came up in my childhood in the 80s and all that, and seeing my father and them with the Atari and all this, and getting to experience Pac-Man.
That's right.
You know, Pac-Man, Gallagher's my favorite.
That's right.
Millipede, Centipede.
That's right.
I'm taking it back to some old games.
That's right.
Even had an Atari baseball
game.
The Joust. Yep, there's a lot of them, Joust. You had a lot of these games. It was like a game that slides up on the side and it's a ball.
You're right, man. You're right. All them games.
They had those type of games.
Pole position.
Exactly. My youth of growing up. And now that I'm so excited that we get these dope games. But for people out there that try to bash them because it doesn't look realistic, then they bugging out. Because realistic games, they just started really too much. Everything, yes, we want games that's realistic. Look at the new Call of Duty. They got IGN and them crying.
But those realistic games are not they're not the, like my man said, they're not the all-in end-all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't where gaming started, they ain't where gaming's gonna end. Because the gaming ain't realistic. When you walk into an arcade, right? Right, Ghost? When you walk into a dungeon, what does the arcade speak to you? The arcade say this to you. Hey, see all these games we got in here? Come play it. Come try us out.
What?
The arcades never speak to you and say, yo, this game from Japan, you don't want to play this game. This game over here from America, you don't want to play this game. All the arcade dungeon world speaks to you. It says, play these games. Man. Go get your tokens, put your tokens in here and experience something.
Like, before I end the show, Legal, and I thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, rocking out with me. I want to tell you like this. I remember being a kid and getting them tokens like you said. And sometimes you had those quarters and you popping them in, right?
Yep.
When you go there, just remember when you hear round one, right? When you
That's right. We was there, like you said. We was there when the quarters got converted over to tokens. We was there.
Mortal Kombat, and you like, yo, wow, finish him. When you see how old and when you look at the graphics now and you look at back then, you like, dang, look at the big difference in how gaming came.
That's right.
Like I remember going into the thing and asking my mother, mommy, please, or we get a slice of pizza. And she's ordering the pizza. When I went downstairs to go get pizza with my mom's, she would give me my little quarters. God bless my mother. I love her. She just flew out to Florida. Hope she got that safe. I'm gonna call her right after this. You know, I would look and I see Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And when I look, they got the four little hand sticks. And you press it, you got the blue, purple, yellow, and orange. You know what I mean? Like, no, and red. No, orange and red. Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and you pop the quarters and you fighting, and you actually hitting the foot soldiers. and being a young kid, man, and enjoying that type of style of gaming. Like, until coming home, and when you go home, you plug in your Nintendo or your Sega, you know, your Sega CD or your GameCube. As time went on, you know, need I say more, different kind of consoles of gaming was touching up. And this is what makes you a gamer. And now these kids are spoiled. And what I'm trying to say is, just because a game like Sea of Thieves or State of Decay, with State of Decay, you got a character, you could build them. You could have saved mad people, but if you die, you're dead. That character's never coming back. They made it
hardcore gaming.
That's hardcore gaming. It's realistic. Like, if a zombie apocalypse come now and it was to happen now, everything happened and you died, you're not coming back.
Right.
You're not coming back. No zombie game, not the zombie game on PlayStation does that. Nothing like that. The Hordes did it.
Permadeath is real.
Exactly. It's a permadeath. Sea of Thieves, Sea of Z's, whatever they want to say. No matter what you say. Yeah, God of War is dope. Spider-Man is dope. Last of Us 2 is going to come out. Yeah, you're going to play it. You're going to beat it. You're going to enjoy it. But after a while, you're going to put it on the side and you're looking for that. You got that itch like a fiend, a crackhead. You're looking for that another hit. But Microsoft is like weed with these games. You smoke it, you play it, but you can still do it. You can still play the game. It got more value, meaning that you can still get online and ride the seas with different people you don't know, hang out with your friends and play. Yeah, the game graphically is a different type of game, but you're going to play this game more longer than you're going to play a Last of Us, a God of War. You're going to get the better experience out of the God of Wars in them, but what I'm trying to say is once that's done, those games, State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, Gears of War, Halos, Titanfalls, I'm going to go into multi-plats, Call of Duties, all of that got value to them.
That's right.
That's
Well,
what
see,
makes...
you dudes being casual, it takes y'all 3 years of business.
Exactly, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. But yes, Microsoft is going to work on getting better games, more action adventure games, and more realistic games. Yes, we lacking on that, and Microsoft is going to give us that down the pipeline. But your PlayStation dudes got to start asking yourselves, where's your dope quality multiplayer games at? Where it's a good adventure game, but you got multiplayer in it that's really played, where people play for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all don't have that on your console.
You know, this is our single player experience, like my man said, Dead Rising 3. Single player game. You have a mode where you can unlock online mode. You're still playing like your single player. Guess what? Somebody out of the online ether world just jumps in and starts playing with you. Don't even have to play with you. He can run off and do whatever he's doing, but he's within your game. That's the Xbox single player experience. You guys don't know nothing about that type of stuff. Y'all ain't about that life, and you yearn for it. You deep down, honestly yearn for it. And see, Sony is about to give you just fragments of it, because Sony's pride is a beautiful thing, right? Sony don't want you to know that. All they want to do is be like Microsoft. They're the customer. They want to know what it's like to have all this money. They want to know. But see, their bad money budgeting, bad decisions they make, they don't even put an infrastructure to keep their own customers secure. Your PSN is not even a secure network, but yet you want to invest in something like that. So basically, in reality world, your home, right? You go to bed with your doors unlocked and your windows open. That's now you see how stupid that sounds? So how can I say you smart? How? When the way you invest in your gaming is stupid. You see what I'm saying? You leave yourself in an apprehended situation, and then when it happens to you, you're mad at Sony. Why are you mad at Sony? Sony didn't make you invest in them. You're doing that. Well, I like my purple haired character with pink eyes and a blue skirt. I love that character so much that I don't want to give it up. Well, that's fine if you don't want to give it up. There's nothing wrong with you liking characters like that. But just understand, you're not secure on anything that you do on PlayStation. So when it starts happening to you, don't cry about it. I have a homeboy right now whose information got compromised. He'll never buy another PlayStation anymore. He's Xbox only now. Xbox only now. Matter of fact, sent me a picture the other day. He just bought him a brand new S. Just bought him a brand new S. He'll be upgrading it soon. But he wanted to get back on that Xbox so bad, he just wanted to get the S right now. And that's real.
That's real. That's what's up.
The Xbox community stand up. Yo, it's your boy, the new legal, rocking out with Ghost Rider, 7:30.
Yeah.
I'm glad, man, I was able to get with you, man. It's been a long time coming.
Thanks,
man.
Lee, for stopping by, brother. I'm glad me and you had to do this, and I'm glad you stopped by. And we just had to, hopefully, some people out there catch on to what we were saying and go back through the years and see what we saying is true. But
right.
Other than that, God bless y'all. And
that's right.
Got a YouTube channel, Legal?
Yeah, man.
Subscribe to my boy, Legal. Let him know where you at, and definitely.
Okay. My channel is Direct Gaming. Die as in DI, meaning that I'm leaving an imprint. I want to leave an imprint. So when you use a die is a mechanism that imprints in metals and stuff. So the die is right there. That's the street. DI hyphen rec, capital RREC. Why the double R's? One is for recreation. Gaming is recreational to me. The other is record. Both of those When you break them down and use their nicknames or their short names, it's REC. So that's where you get the dual R's from. So DI hyphen RREC. But you know, on YouTube, you have to put this in correct. So it's capital D, lowercase I, hyphen, capital RR, lowercase E, lowercase C, space, capital G, and then gaming, gaming. So capital G and then lowercase AMING. That's my channel. You guys can come check me out. And guess what? My man, Ghost Rider 730 will be on my show, on the direct show. We're gonna talk it too, man. I'm gonna get him on my show as well. So this ain't over, man. It's just beginning. My man is intelligent, and he's everything that all my homeboys talked about. I'm glad I was able to hit him up because he been putting this stuff out there, and I hadn't had time. I've been working. I see you, man, and I'll be wanting to come on your show.
Yeah.
So when I saw you today, I was like, I'm coming in today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here, and it fitted right. It's just you and me, man.
Yep.
So I just want to say this before I go, man. It's the new legal. Shout outs to 100, K Mega, He Bot, my man, Simp Hawk, the General, Golden Styles, Sir Lethal, Knowledge, all my homeboys, the Voltron crew, the DX men of the DX Mansion, YouTube, and Mixer team, and most importantly, Twitter team, all you dudes out there that show me love out there, man, and tell other people about me. It's really humbling. Yo, Direct Gaming is here. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to keep coming up. And as long as I got guys like Ghost Rider, we're going to be all right, man.
Back, bro.
Right on, Ghost Rider. Keep doing what you do, man. You've been in the streets longer than me. One other thing. Shout out to my man E-Rock. Keep your head up, fam. It's green for life.
Yeah, definitely. I want to say shout out to E-Rock, all the homies out there. Shout out to my DirectX crew. Everybody out there, 100. All I got to say is this, guys. Keep it gaming. Like my boy Blaze used to say, and like I used to say, Xbox is the best box you heard. God bless y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy, The Ghost with the Most. Like I said, I had a lot of things to talk about today. Me and Legal, we came out here. We had to utilize some ponies. I hope you enjoyed the show. But don't forget to share this video. Hit that like button. God bless y'all. It's your boy, The Ghost with the Most. Subscribe. Peace, y'all.